Hey everybody, how are you doing today? Today I thought it would be awesome to make a video for you guys. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon and I have nothing better to do. Well, actually I should be studying, but I need to take a little break from that. Self-care is important. But this video is going to be about my surgery day experience. And before I get into that, I'm just gonna, go over my stats for you guys. So I'm 6'1". My highest weight was 371 pounds. My weight on surgery day was 364 pounds. And my current weight as of today is 187 pounds. So those are my stats. I included my height because I always get that question. So yeah, I'm 6'1". So yeah, this video is going to be about my surgery day experience and what I had to go through, the things I took to the hospital with me and actually used versus what I didn't use, and just the whole general, journey of me being in the hospital for 2.5 days. Alright, so before my actual surgery, I ended up getting some care products from my surgeon. I got this soap that I had to use on the morning of surgery and the night before surgery. So I had to take a shower at night before I went to bed, and then I had to wake up in the morning and take another shower again before heading to the hospital. So those were kind of the only directions that I had to follow right before getting my surgery. So after getting ready in the morning, I didn't eat anything, I didn't drink anything, I just freshened up with that soap. And let me just throw out there too that the soap is mainly for just cleansing the outside of your body. So they don't want you to put on deodorant, they don't want you to put on any type of lotions or fragrances. Just use that soap and apply water. That's all you have to do the night before and the night of surgery, or I'm sorry, the morning of surgery. So my surgery was around 7 something in the morning. My mom ended up going with me. So I went, I completed all my paperwork. I sat in the lobby for a few, and then the nurse came down to get me prepped and gowned up. They took my blood pressure. They asked me a couple of questions. What else? They gave me like a shot in my stomach. A couple of different shots actually. I honestly forgot what they were specifically for, but it was something in regards to the surgery. I have piercings, as you can see. I had to take out my nose piercings, but they did allow me to keep in these because these are super hard to get out. So they just put some tape on them to cover those up. And the reason for our piercings needing to come out is because of the technology that they use to do the surgery on us. It can shock us, or something with electricity or something like that. So that's why it's important to either cover up the piercings or just to completely take them out altogether. So I remember they put me under anesthesia, and that's it. They rolled me to the room, put me under anesthesia, and I woke up, and that was it. It felt like I had just went to sleep, because all I could remember is the moments right before they put me under the anesthesia, and then I didn't remember anything from the surgery, obviously, because I was sleeping, but it felt like it was like 5 minutes. That's how quick it was. But when I woke up, the nurse was in there, my mom was in there. I couldn't talk, I could barely breathe. Like, I was really nervous because my breathing was very sporadic. Like, I was very, very nervous about my breathing. But it's normal to have a little hard time breathing. Right away, my mom tried to get me to like drink something, when I tell you, it was impossible to take a sip of anything. It was impossible. Like, I just wanted to just lay there and just like not wake up. I just wanted to rest. But it was not a great feeling, honestly. Like, I felt I felt very just rough. It just felt uncomfortable. I felt a lot of discomfort. That's about it. So like during my stay in the hospital, I met with a couple of different nurses and interns, and they made sure I was taking any pain medications that I needed. But honestly, y'all, I tried to stay away from the pain medications because the quicker you get off of that stuff, the faster you'll recover. I did take some medication, some pain medication at the beginning, but I stayed away from it a lot of the time because I didn't want to become dependent on it. So that was just kind of my goal going into recovery after surgery. And then, you know, they brought me food, made sure that I ate. It was hard to really eat. I barely ate anything during my stay in the hospital. I think altogether, within the 2.5 days that I was there, I took probably like less than 5 bites of food. The doctors don't know that, but that's just kind of what the case is. It's impossible to eat. So yeah, my stay in the hospital was I loved it, honestly. Like, my nurses and doctors took care of me. My surgeon checked in on me. Right away, I was losing weight. A lot of people gain weight because of all the fluids that they're on, but I didn't gain any weight. I honestly lost weight while I was in the hospital for those 2.5 days. So I started losing weight right away. So yeah, my hospital stay wasn't very eventful. I did pack a bag. My bag consisted of my laptop, my Beats headphones, and that was really all electronic wise. Oh, and my phone. But a lot of people are let me just throw out there that a lot of people are so concerned on what to bring to the hospital. Honestly, you're going to be so out of it, and you're going to be in so much discomfort that the stuff that you end up taking to the hospital with you, you're not even going to be able to use. Like, I was in so much pain and discomfort that I wasn't able to wear my headphones. I wasn't able to have all that music blasting on my head, so I never even got to use those. I was barely on my phone. I definitely didn't pull out my laptop. So what I just took with me to the hospital were just basic necessities that I needed. And honestly, I barely even needed those. I was in a gown most of the time, and then when I was ready to go home, I just changed back into some shorts and a basic t-shirt, some, you know, stuff that wasn't tight fitting on my body due to my incisions and stuff. Speaking of my incisions, I did have 6 of them. They healed pretty nicely. There was a little bit of scarring, but some of them you can't even see at all. So yeah, my hospital stay was very relaxing. I was in discomfort, but I could have left sooner, but I didn't want to. I really wanted to stay because I just really liked the atmosphere that I was in. So I'm sorry that my surgery day video wasn't as eventful as some other people's. Mine was, I was just really concerned with just like getting, you know, my fluids in and just making sure that I was okay. I didn't really care about how eventful it was or not. That wasn't why I was there. I just, you know, got out of a major surgery that removed part of my organ. But yeah, that was my experience, and anybody who's getting ready to get the surgery, no matter the procedure, I wish you the best of luck. It is going to change your life because it definitely changed mine. I am currently still losing weight to this day, and I'm a year and some days out. I will be a year and a month out on October 17th. So my 1-year surgery just passed not too long ago. I did make a video about my 1-year surgery, and I will display the link below. So make sure you just subscribe and like this video. I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you so much for tuning in. Peace.